Good morning, YouTube. Got me a load. I'm picking up here at the customer here at the house. Got a load to go into Georgetown, South Carolina. That'll leave me about 69 miles or so from my next pickup. Today is currently Thursday. This delivers till Monday, so I probably won't take off on it till Friday. I got stuff to do. I'll have plenty of time to get over there, and we'll deliver first thing Monday morning. I'm gonna be super close again with my other customer, but we'll still have a day in between because I deliver Monday morning, and my next load doesn't pick up till Wednesday. But at the same time, I'm already super close, you know what I mean? But I'm still gonna try to see if I can get a little local run that'll leave me around that area, because I'll have pretty much all day Monday and all day Tuesday. So it's actually been kind of dead. You would figure it being DOT Blitz week, because it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is the Blitz week. You would figure that there would be a whole lot of loads, but that's not really the case, man. It's actually been kind of dead. Here and there they've been coming out or whatever, But I did get a call on, when was it? Tuesday? Yeah, on Tuesday for a really good paying load, one of those expedite loads. But unfortunately, I only had 7 hours on my 70. So I wasn't able to book a load because I wasn't going to gain hours till midnight that night. And it was something that needed to be picked up ASAP. It was noon, and it was just a straight through load going down to those Cowboys. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the update I got for you guys today, guys. I'm waiting here to get loaded. It's only gonna be 6,000 pounds. I think it's pillows or something. Yeah, it's only gonna be maybe about 6,000 pounds. So that ain't too bad. You know what I mean? We'll strap them bad boys up, and that's gonna be a pretty good saver on fuel. Welcome back, guys, to another video here at Trucking Life. We are leaving the house. You guys previously saw in that scene that I was picking up the load. I was kind of time pressed, to get the load, and I did mention that I had other things to do. Well, basically, those other things to do was working on my APU rear mirroring seal, and I had to get it done all on that day. So it was extremely important that I got it done. So we are now leaving the house, going to Georgetown, South Carolina. And the good thing is that it's going to leave me about 60 miles away from my customer. So hopefully we good. Looks like the APU started working correctly. And that's something that definitely causes me stress when I'm out here on the road when the APU is not working, just due to the fact that I don't like to idle my truck. So luckily we got that taken care of. And man, this week I felt like if I didn't rest, I got home Sunday late. Then on Monday I had to wake up early to go deliver my load. Then from there I went to the windshield place, so that they can go ahead and figure out what's going on, that it's leaking. So right now that's already, all this stuff is already after the fact. I guess the only thing we got left on the windshield is just to check to see if it's actually working. Man, this guy just slowed down all of a sudden. What the hell? Yeah, hopefully it doesn't leak. I'm pretty confident. I would probably say a good 98% sure that more than likely it probably won't leak. I won't give it 100% just because this truck has always been real finicky about things. But she's I think they pretty much got it down. Southwest Auto Glass, the manager's name is Chris Medina. And they did, you know, they took care of me, man. I can't complain as far as the customer service. I really do feel that they attempted every possible angle to help a guy out to make sure it doesn't leak, and he introduced that new type of goopy silicone type deal to me and gave me a tube. So I'm pretty confident that it's gonna seal up very well. But that's yet to be seen. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we'll encounter rain in this trip at one point. So we'll definitely see if she's gonna be a yay or a nay, and I'm really hoping it's gonna be a yay because I don't want to deal with it no more. Got my new windshields here. Gets to go. So today the plan's gonna be, guys, to I would normally stop in Weatherford, and I can do that, but I want to try to just get as the further that I can as possible, just to make sure that we get there, you know, because I picked up this load Thursday, and and like what would I tell the broker, like, if I don't get there or whatever, you know what I mean? They're gonna be like, dude, you loaded up Wednesday and left Friday. But I would have probably, under normal circumstances, taken off the Thursday just to grab a little bit of extra time, just to ensure that we deliver on time. But I wanted to get this APU fixed. That was really what held me back on Thursday. And by the time I got done, guys, it was already late. I don't think I got done till like about, I think it was like maybe like 7 or so in at night, because I didn't get started till like 4 or so when I started doing the rear main. If you guys watch that video, you guys notice it's 7 minutes, but obviously it takes 7 minutes to replace it. You know what I mean? It's just condensed in the video, so it's not such a long video. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on, guys, right now. So our stop is gonna be going to Terrell, Texas. There at the TA. That'll be a pretty good day. I believe it's like about 680 miles or so. So that'll give me a good head start for tomorrow. Then from there, I'm probably gonna stop at East Aboga, which is where we went a week ago at the TA there. Then from that point, it'll only leave me like 470 something miles for Sunday. So that's typically the way I like to roll, guys. I like to knock out most of the miles at the beginning of the trip, and for any of you new drivers that are starting off in this industry, I remember one of the trainer that I was with, told me something that stuck with me all these years. The way you start your trip is what dictates the way your trip is going to go. So if you start your trip out strong, and you're knocking them miles out of the way, then 9 times out of 10 it'll be a good trip, right? Because even if something happens further along or whatever, like, you got a good start. Under normal circumstances for me, I mean, even though it is plenty of time, like, I got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it delivers Monday morning. The load had originally 4 days, to account for that type of stuff. But, I was honest with the broker. I let them know, hey, I could do this, but I can't leave on it till Friday because of the APU situation. Like, I want to make sure I get that taken care of, because that's something that I use on an everyday basis, guys. It's hot, So they said, okay, just like, they're like, as long as you can still get there, we don't have a problem with it. And thankfully, right now, my truck is good. Even although it is a machine, crap can still happen. And I also have a fairly new trailer. I think I have a 2024 trailer, so tires are good, brakes are good, And everything's looking up, but doesn't necessarily mean nothing can't happen, you know. But that APU was an absolute must. I had to get it done, so I'm glad I did, and now I get to sleep nice and comfortable. For any of you, my viewers who are non-truck drivers, go sit in your car in a hot day with the car turned off and just your windows open. Try to see if you can relax and take a nap when it's like blazing ass hot inside the car. Now multiply that by a couple of times in a big truck, because they get even more hotter. It's unbearable. It's horrible to be out here without an air conditioner or a heater, you know, depending on what weather you're in, you know. But so yeah, you know, that APU, she's been pretty good. Had it 9 years, you know. Obviously it's gonna need things, you know. It's a machine, it breaks, and it doesn't care how I feel. It just breaks when it breaks. But hopefully with that procedure that we did different, basically the only 2 steps that I missed was putting oil around the crank before you put the seal in. And then on the outside part of the seal, it requires a sealant. I went ahead and just used anaerobic to make sure it seals. And the previous time I did it, I didn't do that. Just because from my experience, usually you just put it on dry. But on this particular one, it requires those 2 steps. So I'm thinking that's probably why it failed. And well, now we fixed it right, so hopefully it'll last a good couple of years where I don't have to mess with it no more. Because I mean, the first one, I changed the first one 7 months ago, and I've had the APU since 2016. So what, 9 years or whatever it is? Like that was like 7-8 years or whatever with the original rear main. So it lasted a long time. So it should definitely last more than 7 months this time. It's a beautiful day outside. Hopefully it stays like this. It's nice and cool inside here in my truck. Got the AC going. Blasted full blast. I got my coffee already set up. I got all my food in the fridge. Let my wife hook the brother up. Make sure I had something to eat when I'm out here on the road. Let's see, what else do we got going on? What else did I do this week? I put new tires on my wife's car because, you know, they were a little rotted and they were kind of low. They were already at like 330 seconds. Some of them were like at 430 seconds and others were like at 530 seconds. So I was like, you know what? That's the family car, you know, and sometimes I'm not here, you know what I mean? Because I'm out here working right now. So the last thing I want for her is to call me saying, hey, I blew a tire, and then the damage that it caused, and I'm not there to go help her. So I just put new tires and just called it good. But man, I felt like if I didn't rest this week, man, it was just like go, 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 go all week, you know. So stay tuned, man. This next time I get home, I'm gonna do something a little bit interesting, which is still kind of ties into trucking, but it's gonna be a different type of trucking. Stay tuned for that. But anyhow, guys, I'll get back with you guys sometime along the day today, and hopefully it's a boring day so we can actually make some money. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys back when something interesting happens or I have an update of anything. All right, guys, so we went ahead and stopped here in Monahan's. I'm gonna do my 30-minute break. I got a little bit hungry, and today I just wanted to do something a little bit easy. I don't know about you guys, man, but I really love these little microwavable pizzas. I just think that they're the best. I don't know, they just taste good. I like them. So I wanted to do something simple and put a little bit of hot sauce up in that bad boy. Right now we got it boiling in the microwave. There it is now. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and then our next stop's probably gonna be putting fuel and weather fired. So I'll catch you guys then. Hey y'all. So we made it here to Terrell, Texas again. And well, it's raining outside. You guys can see it was raining quite a bit. And well, we went ahead and checked. She's still leaking. I'm already pretty frustrated right now at this point. Let me see if I can show you guys. You guys can kind of see right here in the corner. It's very little. It's not as much as before. And that's that I went ahead and put another bead here before I left the house. But here in the center, it's leaking quite a bit. Oh man, I'm telling you, that's already the second time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take matters into my own hands, and I'm just gonna do it the way it works. So when I get back home, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it all the way around, because supposedly they said that they did it, but I don't think they put enough. I'm sure they put some in there, but I put like a big thick patch all the way around. And then I'm gonna take that strip off and then just fill it in there with silicone. I mean, that stuff seemed to do great. It might have been that they just didn't use enough. So I'm just gonna put another bead of it, but it's not leaking super horribly bad. But I'm telling you, man, it gets very, very frustrating when you know how something works, and you know, you tell somebody how to do it, and you know, I mean, I'm sure they did their best or whatever, but I'm just gonna do it myself, because I know I can get it to stop leaking, because I've done it for the last 9 years. So, but luckily it's not leaking a lot where it's inside. But I'll do that when I get home. I'll put another bead all the way around and see what happens, you know, because I just can't have this on a continuing basis. It's very, very frustrating. But other than that, you know, everything's running good. You know, I made it here to the TA in Terrell. We drove 681 or 661 miles. Not too bad. I still had another 42 minutes left, but the next stop from here would probably be like Van, like at the exit 540, and I know I ain't gonna get parking, so I just went ahead and stopped here at the TA and called it a day. But it got to raining, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, oh my God, man. So frustrating, you know what I mean? And that's what I had told the Chris, and he actually subscribed to the channel, so if you're watching, Chris, you know now. But I mean, they tried their best. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna do it the way I always do it, and just call it good, because, you know, I wanted to give it a fair chance and let the professional windshield guys do it, and hopefully that they were able to figure it out. But, you know, I'm just gonna do it the old way. I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't do nothing about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my ass to bed. I am exhausted. It's been a long day. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, so you guys just saw I pulled into the Freightliner here in Tyler, Texas. And we came to buy some parts. Because with these trucks, it just never ends, right? It's always something. So I actually went ahead and bought the clutch pedal assembly. I mean, I could have just bought the master cylinder on it, but I just elected to just buy the whole thing because my clutch switch is connected to that pedal, and it wore like a groove. I'll show you guys once I actually replace it what I'm talking about. But basically what's going on is so my clutch pedal is still working right now, but I can tell just from experience that it's starting to fail. Because sometimes when I want to get my clutch brake to engage, I gotta push the pedal like 2 or 3 times to create enough pressure for it to push, for it to be able to create enough pressure to, you know, release, to put enough pressure on the clutch fork. Sorry, I'm trying to think 10 million things at once. But yeah, like sometimes I gotta just push it like 2 or 3 times. It creates enough pressure, and then my clutch brake engages, and then I can get it into gear, right? So I know that's a telltale sign of the master cylinder starting to go out. I'm actually going to replace the hose as well that goes down to the master slave, the slave cylinder. I had that one in the truck already, so I didn't buy that one. I've had it in here for a long time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the whole new clutch assembly for the pedal brand new, and yeah, hopefully we're good to go. Well, I know we'll be good to go because I know that's what the problem is. So this hasn't been an issue that just arose right now. Like it's actually been like that for like a good couple of months, but I didn't replace it because, you know, it's time and money. These parts were $700 right now. No labor, no nothing, right? Because obviously I'm gonna do it myself. But I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm pushing my luck already, you know, because it's been like that for a good couple of months. Like it's not really leaking. Or I had to add fluid. I had to add brake fluid one time, like about 4 or 5 months ago. It was low, so it must have leaked it out a little bit. So I've been dealing with it for a little while, but I don't want to continue to push my luck and one of these days wake up and push the clutch and then it doesn't come back up. And then, well, now I'm screwed without being able to get it into gear. So stay tuned for that video. So the goal for today is going to be to get to eat the TA there in Lincoln, Alabama. We ought to be good there. I woke up earlier today. I've been driving since, you know, like 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever. For Gabe, that's early, guys. I usually start driving till like 10. 9-10. So we're gonna try to see what we can do today, and hopefully we don't have no issues. As you guys saw in that one of the previous clips, the windshield, still dealing with that crap. So thankfully it's not a whole lot, but you know, it should be 0. So I'm just gonna do it the way I've always done it, where I know it works, because I'm tired of just dicking around with it, you know what I mean? I just don't want to mess with it no more. No more. That right there, exit 571 to your right of the screen, guys. That's Texas Best right there. They got some good barbecue. Mr. Truckin' Unfiltered likes to stop there a lot. It's pretty good barbecue, I ain't gonna lie. Their jalapeno sausage and brisket is the bomb. Bomb diggity. You guys ever traveling? That's I-20 exit 571A. You guys ever traveling around this area, guys? Try that barbecue out. It is a little bit on the pricier side. I think like a 2-meat plate, like with a drink and all that stuff, it's probably like 25 bucks. And it comes with 2 sides and a piece of bread. But it is very, very good. Their barbecue sauce is amazing. They got regular barbecue sauce and spicy barbecue sauce, but it is so, so, so delicious. I like the spicy one. So, yeah, if you guys ever find yourself traveling through here, there's several of them. Can't talk today. Around the Texas area, just look. It's called Texas Best, but they're really, really good. Or at least that one in particular is. I can't really say about the other ones because I haven't ate at the other ones other than that one. So I guess I'm going to be celebrating another birthday out on the road. Today's currently Saturday. Tomorrow, on Sunday, is my birthday. And I get to work. Yay. Oh, you got to do what you got to do, right? Hopefully we have some boring days ahead of us so we can actually make some money. Although I already spent $700 damn on parts, man. These loads want to pay you shitty, and then when it comes time to fix the truck, there ain't no money, man. That's why you got to be picky with your loads. Any of you all returning to watch my videos know that I got stuck in Wentzville for a full week. And it was precisely because of that. Freight was crappy, loads canceling, brokers lying, or whatever the case may be, right? That's why, in my opinion, it's not worth just getting something just to get out. Because then when you have issues, there's no money to fix the stuff. Because you're just barely surviving. So that's the reason why I always try to make sure I roll profitable. I'm not saying making a killing, but just roll profitable. Because the last thing you want to be doing is, having an issue and then you don't have the money to pay for stuff. It's that special time of day. Look at that delicious ass sandwich. Tell me that does not look good. Let's grub up. $314.78. Doing pretty good on fuel. Hey guys. Oh my God, I am so beat. So we got here to Lincoln, Alabama. And I went ahead and worked on the windshield for a little bit. So these guys definitely put some of that tacky stuff around it, but it was just literally like a little line, you know what I mean? Like I needed to be just like in there, you know what I mean? Like I want that bad boy to squeeze out, you know what I mean? So I went ahead and put it all the way around or whatever. So I think that's why it probably didn't work, because it just wasn't enough. I ended up using all the that goopy stuff that I had. I used the whole tube on it, so hopefully that takes care of the problem. I just took a shower, and we're gonna eat some quesadillas. I'm actually fixing to fix my dinner right now. Here real quick. Ugh. If I can get all this stuff here. Oh yeah. I could put these in the microwave, but they're way better in the air fryer. Hail's breezy. Yeah, guys, so overall, I mean, it's been going good. I haven't had any issues for the week right now, or for the last 2 days, I should say, other than the windshield leaking. APU is running right now. Let me see what we got in here. I just barely turned it on. So right now we got 75 degrees or 74. This should be nice and sexy in here, man. It is humid, man. Golly. Like really bad humid. I don't know how you guys that live in, you know, humid climates deal with it, man. Like I'll take El Paso heat or Arizona dry heat any day over humidity, man, because holy smokes, man. Like just on the way back walking to the truck was like, I was already like almost sweating by the time I got back into the truck. Crazy, man. I forgot my sauce at the house. I like to eat my quesadillas with some homemade salsa, but I forgot to make some. Not forgot it at the house, but I bought this one. I don't know if you guys ever tried this before. It's just, you know, your basic Tostitos brand or whatever. Tostitos. But it says it's authentic estilo mexicano. Well, we'll see if that's true. I figured it's better than nothing, so I'll give it a try, you know what I mean? But I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you guys did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You got any thoughts, comment down below, and we will catch you on to the next one. I'm going to go ahead and eat some food, watch a little bit of TV, and pass out because tomorrow I got to wake up early and drive another 7 hours to our delivery of the customer, and that's going to be all fun and dandy on its own because we're going to have to figure out where the hell we're going to park. So, peace out. You guys stay safe.
Like, share, and subscribe.